merciless Ray Mercer. Lennox.
Good evening, gentlemen. You both received the rules earlier in the dressing room by the New York State Athletic Commission. I expect you to obey these rules. Let's have a nice, clean fight. Touch gloves. Good luck to the both of you. Okay, let's go.
But he can take another step toward public acceptance here because most fight fans know how tough Mercer is, even if he's a little raw. Mercer sticks a jab to start things off. And referee Arthur Mercanti Jr. says it's been almost a year since Ray Mercer's had a fight.
With one of the best jabbers in boxing than Larry Holmes. And other than jabbing, you better put some leather out there.
We're going after him.
But Mercer kept him against the same kind of body punching than Larry Holmes.
And in the last bout against Morrison, as we told you, he showed a left hook and an uppercut.
Short neck. Hard to get in punches around his chin. That neck is short and thick. Whenever my wife see guys with necks like that.
Mercer, a hard puncher, landed a right hand there, and better chins in boxing. Maybe it comes from that short fire hydrant neck of his, George.
Mercer better be advised also and get in there and win points.
One of Mercer's cornermen revealed to us today that he suffered a cut lower lip in training and
took right hands, but this is one guy, Lewis. You can't just do that.
Lewis threw a lot of jabs in round one, 47 by punch stat numbers, or only landed 9, I should say. So that's a low connect rate, but it's the activity that matters more.
I wouldn't advise Mercer to just go walking through this guy. A little more power on his right hand because he throws it downward.
The overhand right with a downward trajectory when it comes to the chin.
Lennox Lewis was knocked down once, but it wasn't with a sure punch. It was a surprise punch that got him.
Same fight so far here that he fought early against Holyfield. That's a good output for Ray Mercer.
Keep him up, Lennox! Keep him up!
Looked like a borderline punch. Mercer just hasn't budged yet.
Teach a tall guy to bob and weave.
And there he brought himself down into range for Mercer's right hand.
And as you can see, you give the other guy courage.
Excitement now as Mercer pins Lewis against the ropes. Most of the garden hoping for the big upset here.
Doesn't effectively go back to the body to make sure that the steam.
Spirited round so far. It's Ray Mercer. But is he well conditioned enough to do this?
Here you come, Mercer crowding Lewis, landing a good straight, stiff left jab and following with a right hand. Comes back with a left and a right.
But he's got to learn to take his rest by moving a little closer to Lennox Lewis. You stand off, but when you want to rest, get up close because Lewis is ineffective when you're close up on him.
Mercer short with the right hand, comes back to land a jab.
With Larry Holmes and not find out something about the left jab. What do you do after a guy jabs you?
Mercer lands an uppercut inside and now gets a short overhand right in.
Go to the body some. You'll get him.
Earlier in his career, before Stewart got hold of him, a lot of people said he was nothing but a timid counterpuncher.
Back up to the head, but do not give you Mercer any courage. Mercer's strategy should be to stay close, win points.
Third round to Lewis's advantage, but now Mercer is flurrying down the stretch of the round, trying to steal one. Not to worry about the spark that Mercer has shown in the first 3 rounds. Superb condition. And through the first 3 rounds, let's take a look at Harold Letterman's scorecard.
2 rounds to 1, merciless Ray Mercer. I just think that in rounds 1 and 3, he got inside enough, did enough damage with that hard right hand to pull out the round. That went for the puncher.
Good combination by Lewis. Mercer momentarily stunned.
It was that uppercut that started that combination and hurt Mercer.
Which is good, but once you make him abandon his jab, then you start jabbing. Lewis has turned into the slugger.
Another terrific combination at close range by Lewis. Mercer holds his arms back as if to say, I'm not hurt. And now Mercer coming on with a straight right hand. Lewis not defending himself very well so far.
Make the bigger man think he can't jab.
And we think the trickle of blood from Ray Mercer's lower lip may have begun. If so, I would have to guess it was one of those uppercuts that started it. Mercer landing a short right hand inside as he holds on to Lewis, and now Lewis is hurt by the right hand. Lennox not holding on. Mercer pounds away. And a great right uppercut by Lewis, and Mercer comes back.
Watch those heads.
Has given, and he's still trying to get in a good punch.
And he got in a great combination just as the bell sounded.
After watching Lewis in this round, I'm beginning to think maybe you can turn a soprano into a tenor because he is really brawling. We haven't seen that. Mercer turns it back around, and before the end of this round, Lewis had turned it around once again. Spectacular
punch stat numbers from the fourth round. Lewis threw 39 power shots and landed 29 of them, 74%. 17 of 25 in power shots, 68%. It was a round of bombs. Low blows by Lewis.
Okay.
He didn't used to remember to go to the body like that. Overhand right missed by Lewis. He comes back with a leaping left hook.
Two and three jab. Brace yourself, they're going to pay you back.
18 of 27 jabs in round 5, and so that's why Mercer's corner told him. Lennox Lewis has been winning battles in court in New Jersey, seeking a fight against Mike Tyson, but none of that will mean anything.
You can get past any trial.
Lewis might be well advised to stick to his tactical advantages. Mercer's pattern is that he loses focus and begins simply to brawl. That happens here. Remember that he's in against a bigger, heavier punching man.
That he might be encouraged to stay with it.
He's stuck with the game plan so far. Around with one big uppercut inside.
He's against a puncher. That's the only way to sap his energy.
Look how easily Mercer pops him in the face with the jab. Mercer landed a hard right hand counter. And Lewis is momentarily stunned again.
Re-establish himself as the boxer, the better jabber.
There is Ray Mercer, who looked at the beginning of the round like he was starting to get tired, but when he landed when he had a good rally and landed a good combination, it seemed to put some more gas right into his tank. Emmanuel Stewart has...
You can see the swelling around Lennox Lewis's right eye.
The 6 rounds, your scorecard.
Larry, 4 rounds to 2, 58-56, merciless Ray Mercer.
Left hooks, but has not landed a big right hand over the top yet.
You can turn this fight around. It's equal right now. It's an even match.
Mercer again with a right hand counter inside. Then Lennox came back with a counter of his own.
Mercer got hurt that time, and Lewis was out of position to take advantage of it.
And remember, Mercer dominated the first 6 rounds against Holyfield as well. Lewis starting to freshen up a little bit. Good footwork, good combinations, and Lewis suddenly has Mercer in trouble. Missed with the right hand uppercut inside.
This is the end of the round when Lewis may have won the round with this exchange in the last 15 seconds. Straight right, good body shots.
Watch Mercer's energy level now as these late rounds progress. Do in the latter part of the fight what he did early. The pattern is to narrow the margin on the Letterman card.
In the first round, get out there and win those rounds. And then when the fight goes on and on, you tell him to catch up on point.
Mercer's left eye, a full understanding of that, and the tactical will to make it stick.
Mercer starting to use feint. What was supposed to be doing.
Low blow by Lewis.
Pretty much brought some of the power back off of it when he realized it was going to be low.
Come on. I'm not going to stand for that shit. Let's go. Come on.
Mercer trying to hit on the break, and Arthur McCanty didn't like it.
Mercer got Lewis with a good right hand.
Both fighters with swollen eyes. Short right hand inside by Lewis.
Lewis is ineffective. He doesn't do anything when your hand's up. He waits until you drop one or the other. Just put them in front of you. He will not do anything.
That's it. Trading uppercuts at close range. Both men landed. Hard right hand by Lewis. Mercer's winging shots from the outside and creating opportunities for Lewis.
Like I said, he should be still in rounds now. His corner told him late to win rounds, and he should have been doing this early on.
Let's see who flurries in these last 15 seconds. The 8th round, that output dropped to 13. He landed only 7. Only for 10. It is not.
Larry Merchant said something very important. Lewis is just not accustomed to throwing hard shots like that and a man staying up on his feet like.
As a result, he's posed a little bit and admired some of his work in seconds of this round and put him a little bit in the hole here, which could gain for him the biggest win of his career.
Now that's the Lennox Lewis right hand he's been waiting on all night.
If this decision goes against Lennox Lewis. So there's not a British judge here, not a Canadian judge here. They're all New Yorkers. And Mercer's having a good round. Arthur McCanty Jr. says, let's go. Who wants it? Harold Letterman, how you got it after 9?
Jim, 5 rounds to 4, 86-85, Lennox Lewis. I think he won rounds 7, 8, and 9 to pull ahead. Ray Mercer starts to punch again. He certainly may be able to pull out this fight.
You got to say, cut yourself a new piece of bait, fish a little deeper. See what you got down deep.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised if judges gave Mercer the 9th round. He landed 70% of his jabs in that round.
That he could handle Lewis.
Minute and a half to go. Another uppercut lands for Lewis. Behind Tommy Morrison when he whacked him out of there. He hasn't had a lot of energy in this round. He's been throwing, but Lewis has been landing. Hard right hand for Mercer. Rises in anticipation of the possible upset. Lewis knocked off balance by a left hand. Closing seconds of the round. Lewis trying to flurry. And that's going to do it.
Luis Rivera scores the belt 96-95. George Colon scores the belt 96-94. For the winner on a split decision, Lennox